how will this Olympics be remembered, 20, 30 years from now?
I think people will get over the ooh and the ah, the spectacle very soon. Because, if nothing happens right now in the few days or the month, the few weeks to come, what is going to happen is that China is taking a very good lesson from this Olympics. It has realized that you can be as brutal as you want. You can abuse human rights. You can go back on your promises. You can basically treat the West, and the organizations and humanist institutions and democracy, everything that the West holds precious, you can trample on it, and that the West is going to do nothing about it as long as their kind of their finances are secure, that as long as they have trade with China, and this is something. This is good. This Olympic is going to mark, and I hope it doesn't happen, but it is going to mark, a point from where I really think the dark ages are going to come for people like us, for people who care about freedom, for people who care about liberty. You know, China is gradually going to take over the world in terms of ideas and values, and this is a point where you can clearly see the West is caving into everything. So this is going to be a side. People are going to mark their days. This is going to be like the end of days. I really see a dark age if China, if it just manages to get away with this Olympics is going to mark a decline of the West, and not like, China is going to be wonderful. It's going to be the next superpower. That's nothing. It's going to be the next. It is going to be a dark period, you know. And I really think this Olympic, in a sense, marks that clearly.
There's been, of course, quite a few protests inside Beijing, um, and of course they have been covered by the media, but still not with the intensity and the widespread coverage that these historic protests deserve. Protests, of course, protesting the Chinese government for their illegal occupation of Tibet. So why do you think the media has been so? Why there's been so much
Creative.
inertia? Yeah.
No, the thing is, it's ridiculous. You look at what the SFT did in front of the bird's nest, right? In those two poles. This is something that should have, gotten at least front page, if not for, if not to have more discussions on Tibet, but at least, a momentary front page, one picture. No, even like the BBC, which could be relied on in the old days, completely ignored it. It got very little coverage, and I really think this is where you can see now where it's headed. China has mastered the art of authoritarian resilience. It's learned about Teflon totalitarianism. This is how it's going to be now. Totalitarianism is not going to be in the future with people wearing military uniforms and dark glasses and just shooting people. It's going to be much more clever, more corporate style, corporate bosses wearing suits, publicists. China consulted publicists in the West on how to deal with all this.